Would you believe someone actually wanted me to make another one of these vlogs? Really? Someone actually legitimately interested. Or so I think, or maybe he's just trolling me. So where have I been? The main answer to that is work. A lot of overtime this week, my boss being away in Vegas, having to kind of pick up the pieces with her not being able to contribute to the workflow there. And just when you gotta work overtime like that, just hobbies really, sure, they end up taking the background anyway to your job, but very much more so. So for those of you who watch this for technology news, technology reviews, stuff like that, you'll probably be disappointed because there's really not going to be that much of that in this week's vlog. I'm going to go see Hardcore Henry in about 30 minutes, an hour. I haven't been to this local theater of mine since Star Wars came out, and since then they've actually remodeled the whole lobby, new fountains. They added electric leather recliners. I'm really looking forward to try that. And I will definitely let you guys know after I see it. I'm going to go there with a coworker because he and I got both pretty hyped for Hardcore Henry. I will let you know how it is. I've been reading up on it, and the hype is kind of died off a little bit for me. It's not exactly the newest movie concept, but I believe it is the all first-person movie that has ever actually made it to a silver screen. So, for that reason alone, if the movie isn't exactly great, I would want to support it just to see more movies like it show up in theaters that appeal to, say, millennials and gamers like myself. So, yeah, we'll definitely let you guys know how that turns out. So, later today, after a movie and getting some grocery shopping on the way, I'm going to go to a wrestling show. Nothing big, just a small one put on by an old high school friend. He's doing it to benefit the elementary school of his niece. I guess some of the programs are having to cut a ton of funding because if you have been reading the news about the state of Kansas and the tax deficit, they are cutting the hell out of funding for schools. So he's throwing on a little wrestling show to benefit her school. And I'll definitely try to get a few clips here in the vlog from that show, any really good highlights. Look, it'll actually, believe it or not, anybody who knows me really knows I'm a big wrestling fan. I've actually never been to a show in person. So this will be an interesting opportunity. So back from seeing Hardcore Henry and doing my grocery shopping and about to head to a wrestling show. Kind of dressed for the part. Gold Dust. Only WWE fans will get that one. But anyway, Hardcore Henry. It is a fun movie. It was a very fun movie. If you're into action movies, say anything Jason Statham related, maybe even the Bourne trilogy movies, I think you'll enjoy this movie. It's very energetic. It's very twisted, very zany, and at some parts really brilliantly directed because they made it look like everything was just one continuous big shot for sometimes 10, 15 minutes at a time. And they used pretty clever transitions to when they didn't obviously have one shot, but I hope whatever they paid the stunt guy, they pay him even more if the movie turns out a profit. I checked this morning, $10 million profit, has made $2 million as of yesterday evening. Not looking good, but it seems like it'll still at least pay for itself by maybe the end of next week. And I'm hoping it does okay, so we can maybe see more movies like this, because it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. If you're, like I said, in action movies, first-person shooters, go see it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's different, but it's fun. It's enjoyable.
WE Midwest Entertainment Wrestling, based out of Wichita, Kansas. Anybody from Wichita tonight? I didn't do anything!
Cheaters never win!
I'm a winner!
back home from the wrestling show and thought I'd finish the day out playing what was probably one of the biggest games of my childhood, Day of the Tentacle. I could probably beat this game in 3 or 4 hours as a kid, and now I'm 2 hours in and not even halfway through the game. It's crazy to think I could figure out all those puzzles when I was young, when I was not even 10 years old, and I can't even do it to save my life right now. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. See you next time.